with another little Flosstube update. If you're new here, my name is Tess. Nice to meet you. And today is Sunday, January 24th. So just the end of January, and I thought I'd do a quick little wrap up of what I've been working on. I missed making a video last week because it was a 3-day weekend and I was too busy. Busy doing not much, but you know how you just say, oh, I'll just do it on Monday. And Monday came and I had a ton of work to do. So Flosstube got pushed aside, but I have a few things to show you today. So I made time for it. Anyway, this week has been insane. Like for me, in my school district, it's the end of the quarter. So we have grades due and everything has to be turned in, and lots of data, lots of report cards, everything all in this one weekend. So on top of my regular, make plans on the weekend, I have to do all this grading and just making sure everything's done for the quarter, and I've been a little stressed. I've been trying to make time just to relax, and that's when my stitching comes in. So luckily I still have a few minutes here and there to do that. I also went back into the building this week for the first time since last March. I'm finally working at school again, which is lovely. It's just nice to have that atmosphere, hear the school sounds, see kids, all that good stuff that I've been missing. And most of my team is not there. I think just one person is there, which I haven't seen her all week. But and my kids aren't there yet either. I think we're all going to slowly kind of come in, and hopefully we'll be back at least for a hybrid model in late February. So that's the plan. But I'm just thankful that I can actually go back to work and work there for a change. My mood, it was terrible. Like, I don't know, working at home for me was hard because I was never gone from work. My work was always sitting right in my space that I use. And it was hard for me to ignore work or ignore the fun things I have sitting next to me when I should be working. So I don't know, I was ready for that definite differentiation, I guess, of work and home. I got my little buddy here. Well, Archie came to sit next to me while I filmed. So Archie's doing good. He's so big. We've been trying to work on tricks, and he's really good at sit and lay down and stay, but I want him to shake hands. So maybe that's when we just don't know. I don't know. Have you guys had luck training dogs? Any tips? Otherwise, he's been a real good boy. He's started to get little pink freckles on his nose, and I kind of looked into it, and it looks like it's just a normal thing for some dogs, and they get pink noses in the winter. And so I don't know, maybe it'll stay pink, or maybe it will turn black again in the summer. Interesting. Rando dog thing. But so over the last 2 weeks, I really just focused on a couple of bigger projects. I was really hoping to pull out my big red ship of life, and I did. I got a whole page done, which was my goal for kind of what I wanted to do before I put it away again. So I finished that first page, and it's looking really good. I was worried about the color change and with the pink. There's one pink in particular that's lighter, and I just wasn't sure about it, but I'm pretty happy with how it looks with the reds. So let me show you. Let me show you this first, I guess. So this is the pattern in full, Big Red Ship of Light. If you've caught my videos before, this is probably my favorite project. And last year I made it, I started at the bottom and I worked my way up, and I'm about halfway done. And so right now I'm working just across here. I'm actually a little more than halfway done, but right in here is where I am. So you'll see that. The pattern is 4 pages across. So I'm now a quarter of what I want to be done with for this year. Okay, I'll show you the whole thing, and then I'll show you just what I worked on. So here's where Big Red Ship is now. You can see, can you see the whole thing? Sorry it's so wrinkly. I took it out of the Q-snap last night. I did not iron it because I'm lazy. I hate ironing. But you can see where I am and about how tall each of my pages will be with those 3 colors in it. So overall, I love the color scheme. It's the ombre I was looking for. It's really nice. And then let me fold this up so you can see what was troubling me from close up. Not that it was troubling me, but I was a little worried about the color change from this like magenta to pink. Okay, it's right here. This color change right here was kind of bothering me because it was really a big color change. You can see how the other ones kind of ombre together a little more, but that one's pretty like, hey, I'm dark and hey, I'm light. But when you look at the pattern overall, it does look really nice. So up close it's a little weird. I don't know if I like it, but when I look at it far away, it kind of works, right? Oh, anyway, one of my happy moments this week was when I think I had a lot of this done. I got all of this top part and this bottom part here finished last week, but I was working on this little flower here and I realized where it was on my big pattern. Let me show you. So on the scheme of things, that big old flower is right here. So you can see how much I have done. I'm working right here. That means I only have just that top portion, and truthfully, I think I can, if I work and finish my pinks and reds this year, I could probably finish it next year. So ink circles might be a 2022 finish, which is awesome. I started this in 2017 and I've loved every minute working on it, but I can't wait for it to be done. Like, it's gonna look so pretty. I have no clue where I'm gonna hang it because it's huge, but I definitely will be putting this somewhere in my house. I love it. Anyway, so page finish on this. Lovely. And I can't wait. I probably won't pull this out again unless I need it for a challenge. This week they did call for my oldest whip, which meant I got to work on it for 2 weeks in a row. And when I say they, I mean Magical Stitches. I usually follow along with their challenges. So Magical Stitches called our oldest whips. So I gave double. That's how I finished the page, I guess. I had to work on it for 2 weeks, but I got it. I worked on another project for a couple of challenges. I found a mistake on Big Red Ship and I just needed a break from it. So I pulled out something that I knew would be an easy, fun stitch. I pulled out Winter ABCs by Little House Needleworks. I love these little narrow ABC samplers. They're so cute. I hope someday to have like a little spot for them. I could put it right over there and change it out for the season. I didn't do much stitching. I probably got maybe 600 stitches on this, but you can see where I am now. Here it is. I got all the way down to K. Before I had, I think I just had the H in and then part of the house. So I finished the house and the trees and all of the white down here. So I got quite a few little letters done. I like stitching letters. They're fun. They go quick. That's where I am. This was one, I just felt like pulling out something easy and something fun. So this fit the bill perfectly for that. And it feels like the season for stitching snow, doesn't it? Like, it's pretty cold outside, you can kind of see there. We do have snow in the forecast this week. If I had a snow day, I would not be sad. Since I was working on my oldest whips this week, I also pulled out one old project, another one from 2017. And this is Quakers and Quilts by Rosewood Manor. And I'm working on the Quaker part up here. The design is kind of split where you could just do the Quaker or the quilts or both. That's what it looks like as just the Quaker. And right now I have most of this part done and I'm just working on the letters over here. So let me show you. It's in my Q-snap still because I'm planning to stitch this later today. Oops, it's kind of a funky light here. So this is stitched on Mellow by Picture This Plus, and it's using the called for cotton threads. And last night when I pulled this out, I had the I and the J done, so I've gotten all these letters, H, G, F, and E done. I'm just hoping to get the rest of the alphabet done. It would be nice to have that done. At least I can see how wide it is. But that's where I am. I think if I have time, like my goal today, I have a lot of work to do because I have to get my plans ready for next week and finish my inputting my grades. But I have a work day tomorrow, so I can get some of that done then. And I'm hoping to put a couple hours in during some TV time with my family. So hopefully I can finish that alphabet. It's been really nice pulling out some of those older projects, especially like Quakers and Quilts, which is a project I don't tend to pull out very often. So knowing that I'm going into 2021 with that one checked off, it just kind of makes me feel a little better. At least it got some work. Is that sad? Oh, I don't care. So I've gotten to work on 4 different projects already this year, and I'm loving it. I'm so thankful for Magical Stitches and their fun little challenges. I don't try to stress myself out over a hobby, right? But I also like to be, I think the challenges kind of motivate me to pull out different things. So that's why I play along with them. And I don't always meet my goals because I think they're usually around 1,000 a week, and I think this week and last week I didn't get 1,000 stitches because I didn't have time to, but I still put some into my little spreadsheet and I'm good to go. I'm not gonna stress over not making the goals. I just want to have fun with it, and I don't mind counting my stitches. A lot of people don't like that. If you don't like counting your stitches, and there's other challenges. Where, I don't know, you can make your own goals with hourly or finishing certain parts. Like that kind of goals might be better for you. I think 24 hours of cross stitch is a good one, and there's a ton of different ones on Facebook right now. But Magical Stitches is what I go to, mainly because I like the themes they do. They did Harry Potter, They've done Disney last year, and then this year is Percy Jackson. That is 4th grade teacher heaven right there, so I love it. All right, so I kind of showed you my whips, but what else is fun going on? I received a fun little piece of fabric from Color and Cotton in my fabric of the month for December. It's a really beautiful kind of a cornflower blue. They call it King's Blue, and it's really pretty. I love the modeling in it. Like, oh, sorry, it's hard to see. Let me fold it. The modeling was really nice and subtle in the same tones, but I can't wait to use it. And I kind of pulled this chart to go with it. I think it would look really nice. I think the white would really pop. It's Whip It Good by Heartstring Samplery. This is a fun one too, isn't it? It's so cheeky and cute. My craft room right now has a lot of card making and scrapbook stuff in it, and I would love to put this up there. Like, this would be a fun thing to hang near where I hang out for my cross stitch side of things, right? So I'd love to stitch this. I probably will wait. I would like to finish something before I start something this year, and I'm thinking about even waiting until like May to start with Stitch Mania. So I don't know. Don't you think that would look good on there though? It's on like a gray fabric, but I think just a little blue would make that white pop really nicely. I love that color though. A few other acquisitions I got. I got some yarn because you know I'm obsessed with my little felties and making cozies. I found a few yarns at Hobby Lobby this week. Let me show you. Now I have already stitched with most of these, so they are not messy, but you know, not in their little label. I bought these ones. I had some really cute Valentines, and I thought that would look fun on there. And I got it's the same kind of colorway, but orange. This one I also picked up for a Valentine's Day. You can see it's kind of stripy. It's really cute. And I have a bunch of friends that are Virginia Tech graduates, so I had to get some Virginia Tech colors for them. And I haven't used this yet, but it's a black sparkle, and it looks like it'll be really easy to stitch up, and I love how it looks. Oh, and the other one is right here. I picked up so I think the white is new. I think I had a pink, I can't remember. But they're just, can you see the iridescent sparkle in them? They're really pretty. This is actually what I've been working on. I'm making a little stripy one here. So that's my work in progress. And then I finished a few, let me show you. Let's see. So I was trying to figure out the striping process, and I have a ton of tails on here. My daughter thinks I should leave them because she thought they were cool, but I'm not going to because I don't think they're cool. So here's a little stripy Virginia Tech one. And this is that orange ombre looking one. Isn't it pretty? The Valentine stripe looked pretty cool all stitched up, but I'm not sure. It also looks a little messy, so I'm not sure if I love it, but I'll probably finish it anyway. And this is the pink ombre, the red. I'm not sure how it goes, but it's another pretty one. And I stitched a couple of these in this colorway. I have 2 of them. I'm gonna make these ones for my sister, so she wanted them all to match. And so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. 6 done. That's not too bad. And I haven't picked my felties for them yet, but I kind of like to do them in steps, I guess. So, but February is right around the corner. I better get those Valentine's ones done before like next week, right? I'll need them. I started posting little pictures of my cozies on Facebook, just in my stories mostly. So I do use them. And people always ask, like, I hope you put a cozy on that. Yeah, I do. Don't worry. I got enough of them. I got a whole box here. Anyway, I'm cozy crazy. Well, plans for this week, I have not really made yet. I know that Magical Stitches will be out with their challenge later today, so hopefully I have some inspiration from them. But all I know right now is that I will try to put some more stitches in this guy right here, because I really would like to get the rest of the alphabet done anyway. So that's my plan. We'll see how it goes. I hope you guys are all doing well and enjoying your day. Hopefully you're getting lots of stitching done. And I hope you guys have a good week, and hopefully I'll see you next week with my regular weekly video. And I'll see you then. Bye.